What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Rhythm and Rosters with Lou and Don. You know who he is. That's Lou. I'm Don. We're going to talk about some new music. We're going to talk about these godforsaken sports scores because we don't have a choice, but we got to talk about them. I'm not happy. My team lost. So I'm not happy.
My team was on a bye week, but either way, it's not a good thing.
And anybody that is happy about last week's games, the hell with you. New music though.
New music.
Shit.
So
shit's crazy right now. Good crazy.
Mobb Deep, of course, which I heard. I listened to both of them. The dude that plays Shaft. Let me look at his name real quick. Plays Shaft. His name is. What's his name? Let me go ahead to the.
It's not ASAP. It's
his name is Trevor Jackson. I haven't gotten a chance to listen to it, but I'm gonna go ahead and listen to it. I'm probably gonna pop it in tomorrow while I'm driving in Currency. The rapper put out a new album. So did Dave East. We got some remixes out there. Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller.
If we could just sit on that for a second.
Okay.
First of all, I appreciate the fact that you're starting to see artists really collaborating with each other again. Chris Brown, a legend in his own right. Of course, Usher's a legend in his own right. Bryson Tiller's on his way up. No saying, definitely making noise in the industry, but they still found that common ground to come together and do something together. So the first time I heard it, at first I heard Usher and I was like, okay, this is a Chris Brown. I heard a Chris Brown verse. I was like, I know Usher's not Then I heard everybody else and I was like, oh, they all on here. I was like, okay. So it's good to see, young brothers, not young brothers, but brothers in general, collaborating, doing music together. Nas appeared on the Mobb Deep track, which was, of course, long time coming. But on that Mobb Deep, the way that Prodigy, one of his verses sound like he was actually talking to us from the grave was hard. Like I'm listening to like the words that he was saying, and I'm like, yo, it's like he's speaking as if he knew he was gonna die and this album was gonna have to be laid. So I'm like, that was crazy.
I think it was Tupac-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we heard the track, remember we was coming back from Houston. No, we was riding. Where was we riding at?
We was riding around in Houston.
We was riding around in Houston. We went down there and we was listening to Rock the Bells.
Yeah.
And they debuted Look at Me with Mobb Deep, Clips, Pusha T, and Malice.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I tell you I couldn't get enough of that track.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
it was
on repeat.
It was actually bananas, and they spun it back like 3 or 4 times. Shit was
on repeat.
Shit was blaze, you know what I'm saying? But then as I got to the album, I think I listened to it more than you did, and I heard that one joint that just gets you in the move. It just make you easy, bruh.
Yeah,
easy, bruh. It's like one of them. Hey, when you listen to the words, it bring you back to nostalgia. It makes you that. That's what we do. Like when you see it, we came up, everybody in the car was like this. When the beat was rocking, if you had 4 heads in the car, it was 4 heads going like this. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was feeling the grind, the blades. You know what I'm saying? So that we talk about Mobb Deep. Make sure you pick it up. Definitely worth $5. Dave East dropped the album. To me, Dave East never disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Change the flow. I think he's got one with. Nas brought him into the game.
I know Nas brought
Nas actually brought Dave East into the game. So when you listen to Dave East, in case y'all don't know, Dave East and Katie are boys. And they enlightened us the other day when they were talking on a podcast that Dave East is Mr. Get Buckets.
Basketball?
Basketball wise, he Mr. Get Buckets. He was like, he had that hoop game. You know what I'm saying? He was on there. He got a chuck with Key Glock. If y'all don't know who Key Glock is, please pull him up, give him a listen. Dude is fire. I remember swaying them talking about him early last year and the dude gives them that fire. We got Jeremiah because he probably singing the hook. But yeah, Nas, KD, Nas put Dave East on the map, and it was love. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
What you think about that track by Kalani, Folded? That everybody's going over the track. Kind of like they did that Chris Brown song.
So I think right now the music that's coming out, it's not like everything else that's been coming out, because there's a lot of stuff that's been coming out over the last few years. Like I couldn't even listen to it at all. So that track right there is hot. Once again, everybody collabing, everybody, you know what I'm saying, pushing each other out there, as opposed to using beef to sell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're actually using their skills and, like, you know what I'm saying, I got a track like when they did Touch It, for example. And Bus brought everybody on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That was hot.
Like, there's enough money in the industry for everybody to get paid.
No doubt.
So for these people who feel like they need beef to sell their music, you don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when Bus was at the award show and he was like, some of these old school artists needs to go ahead and grab these new school artists on their track, sit down with them, talk to them, let them understand what the rap game is all about, what the music game is all about. He did it with Coyle Ray. You know what I'm saying? Coyle Ray, you know what I'm saying, redid his joint, then he jumped on there with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's room for everybody in the game. There's artists, there's old school artists that till this day, if they drop an album, I'm gonna listen to it. If Wu drop an album, I'm gonna listen. If Dre drop an album, I'm gonna listen. T.I., if he drop an album, I'm gonna listen. That was during my, you know what I'm saying, my element. A lot of this new stuff really can't get into. However, don't know if you know this artist. She's up and coming. She's really trying to make her way through. Diamond the Body, DTB. She's a ex-stripper, and she went on Baddies. But when I tell you, she is out there politicking with everybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She's making her way through the industry to just politic with everybody. And she's really getting noticed. You know what I'm saying? And she's doing this. I don't know if she's independent. I don't know if she is on a label or if she's independent, but she's doing her own legwork, which you haven't seen people do in a long time.
Long time. They could be no street teams.
Yeah, like she's her own street team. Like she was hanging out with Clips, and she was just like so excited. You know what I'm saying, to be around, because honestly, even though Clips and them is not really considered old school, they're old school. You know what I'm saying? Like
their age puts them at those.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some years out there for them. So for her to be around them and politicking and connecting, and then the next video you see of her, she's out there with what's the heavy set dude, new dude in the game?
Extra Pig, Extra Plug.
Yeah. Hanging out with hhim, and he's raving over her. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you got it.
Well, she's right there with Doe Shelly, because Doe Shelly bust out.
Yeah.
She definitely bust out.
And Doe Shelly just hit it.
She hit.
She came out and hit it.
If y'all don't know who Doe Shelly is, get at YTM and just listen to her flow. I mean, like, dude, girl. The girl she reminds you of Laura Hill. She sings too. Mm-hmm. Yes, but she
has that boom bap feel. You know what I'm saying? When I first heard one of her tracks, I didn't know who the hell she was. I didn't know who she was until she won an award, to be quite honest. And I'm sitting there I'm asking my wife, I'm like, yo, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's like, oh yeah, you gotta check her out. I listened to her album. I was like, yo, start to finish, I may have had to skip one track because it was just too mellow for me.
She reminds me of, and it's messed up, I can't think of her name. But she's been underground. And I don't even say she's underground, but she's a young female. She's coming up. I can't think of her name, and I feel real bad about that. But she's been out there for a minute, and she's a spitter. And she's one of them. She reminds you of Common, but she goes. I can't think of her name, but yeah. So Doe Shelly came through, and I tell everybody, I said the thing is, it's just like us now in this generation. It's some dudes in the rap game, youngers come up, they want to gravitate. They want the old dudes listen to hope, and just like us. And then you got some dudes that come up. Some of these youngers come up to like, yo, you old news, I don't need you.
Yeah, they don't have no respect for the game.
They don't have no respect for the game. And they just said something about that. It's like in Tretch, and they were talking about it on Drink Champs. And Tretch made a good point. He was like, our generation respected the culture that came before us.
Hell yeah.
But after about 2000, the disrespect, it was just like, yo, we made this. Like
right. We don't need you.
And when you talk to young cats nowadays, like they invented pussy.
Mm-hmm. They invented everything.
They invented fucking. They invented. I was like, yo, we are the only generation. Our generation are the only ones that live life without social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Our social media.
We're the last generation.
To
live life without social media.
But live life without social media. So we got things going on that they don't know. I said that's why we the hardest generation, because we came home by ourselves, locked the door by ourselves. We came in. These motherfuckers had TV ratings, they had whatever. But the hip hop, I even saw some crazy nonsense that some lady out here said, old rappers need to hang it up. Man, I look forward to the dude putting out a class like Salt just dropped a new joint called Chosen.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't listened to it yet.
It's only one track, but she's coming. But she's right there where she need to be. She's there for us.
And no, they don't need to hang it up, because now they're rapping for a different purpose. They're not rapping to get rich. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They had their moment in the side. You know what I'm saying? They're just rapping for the love of hip hop.
The love of it.
When Kwame dropped that album, I know he didn't think he was going platinum. I know he wasn't in the studio. This is gonna be a platinum joint. He was like, it's just for the love of the music. Big Daddy
in case
Kane,
they don't know,
and
Kwame produced a lot of the hits that they listen to right now.
Hell yeah!
So don't think he's out the game. He got bread.
They always stay in the game.
Bread. And guess what? The thing about us in the United States, it's a percentage of us that love our old school golden age hip hop. But you go overseas, them dudes is gods.
I just saw where Wu-Tang just released their tour dates for overseas.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you, and they made money off that final tour. I guarantee they're gonna double that money overseas.
Maybe triple.
Guarantee.
They're gonna sell out in Asia. They're gonna sell out in Australia, Europe, London, Canada. Come back to the United States, y'all bootlegging ass motherfuckers.
Right.
It'll be us old niggas down there. We know, and you know what? I'm good with that. I'm good. Yeah. I mean,
because
y'all ain't no stress. It's us. We down there.
Just sitting there vibing
and our feel-out sweatsuits and whatever we rocking that day, the Woo shirt or whatever, Nike, whatever. We vibe. We good with that. We stay out y'all way. Y'all youngins, stay out y'all way at all costs.
Yeah, I don't want to be in a concert with a bunch of young dudes. It's just a different vibe. It's a different element. You know what I'm saying? And once we can have our, like Hot 97 in New York, they do Summer Jam every year.
Mm-hmm.
Meth and Red did Summer Jam. I think it was last year or a couple of years ago, and it was just like, yo, it's not our. This is not our element anymore. It's like we gotta back up off it. It's not our element anymore.
They didn't know who they were listening to,
right?
But so and it's understandable because we've been in this. Hip hop is 50 years old.
51
now, and half these kids wasn't born.
Right. Half these kids' parents wasn't born.
Half these kids' parents.
Their parents wasn't born.
So when you think about the realistic of what hip hop and what it really means to us, it means a lot to us because we know where the hip hop was derived from. We know that hip hop was derived from the music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, jazz, Caribbean, and everything. It's got its own beat. It's got its own heartbeat, its own pulse. So we understand different things in this world that happen to go around. Like, we cherish old school cars like the Lexus GS300, you know what I'm saying? The 300ZX, the twin turbo joint, anniversary edition. We looked at the Cressidas.
That's right.
The Maximas. Put some BB on it. We had y'all need the Bentleys and all that stuff and everything. They nice to have, but we stay in our lane. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, like because age tells a lot. Because if at a certain age you stop buying fucking $2 million cars unless you got the bread. You want to travel and enjoy life and put money in the bank, but you should have been doing that all along.
Mm-hmm.
But you really don't care nothing about $1,000 car note once you hit 50. You're like, I ain't paying $1,000 for a car.
Hell no.
You do all that dumb shit while you young.
Shit. There's no way in the world. First of all, I gotta worry about retirement, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look at retirement now.
You got 4 years behind you.
Hell yeah, I got it in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stack my paper.
First of all, you gotta enjoy your life.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta understand something. This thing called life is only one time. You only get one time to do it. You only turn the corner. One time. One time. So you know. But anyway, back to music.
So Rakim and Kane are working on a tour.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to get tickets to
that. Nas just dropped his record label.
So is it Jadakiss and Freeway or Jadakiss and Beans?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hope it happens.
So a lot of the verses.
Whoa,
right now people are trying to turn those into collabo. You know what I'm saying? Because during the pandemic, those verses kept us going. You know what I'm saying? Like
they start raving crazy if you ain't had nothing to do.
But let's talk about some fucked up shit. And I don't know the whole story behind it. I'm gonna have to do some research on the whole story behind it, and I'll get back to you on it. So the Monica and Brandy tour.
Well, she apologized. She said she got sick. There was no bullshit.
Oh, so that's why I said I don't know the reason behind her walking on stage. Or
she wasn't feeling well and everything. It's nothing, no bullshit with them. They doing all right. The tour's gonna make crazy money. You got Kelly Rowland, you got her. But you know, people get sick, man. I mean, listen, it happens. It's everyday life. And you know, in this world, everybody takes one little incident and blows it up. They would never put the tour together if they didn't get along, and they've never not gotten along.
I didn't know what. All I read was the that she walked on stage. I didn't know
what she put it a
what the
whole
signs
letter and told them what was going on. If you're sick, you fucking sick. They human, man. I mean, shit. You know, you had Gerald Levert, OD, trying to stay well to do tours.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's he took cough medicine to do it to appease the public that don't give a fuck about him. For real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. He would make a couple of albums, but realistically, I don't give a fuck about him. Nobody. You drive dead. Want to do that? The rapper that dropped dead on stage. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
That was what's the name? Well, he ain't dropped dead on stage. He got sick on stage.
The one.
Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah,
Fat Man Scoop.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all are dad in my life. We grew up with him, so we feel like some sort of connection to him. And you know what I'm saying? Because he did a lot. But you know, any life that's lost unnecessarily or due to exhaustion or not taking care of themselves because of the tour, because a tour is a mental drain. Because you know, you might have to do 25 dates in a month. Who knows? We don't know what the schedule was. And you got to be in tip-top shape. That's why performers like y'all got to understand. Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Sierra, what's her name? The Spanish chick, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce,
Chris Brown, dancing all over the damn stage.
That's energy on energy every night.
And when you're doing a tour, like you said, you might have 20 dates in 6 months, 4 months. So that means at least every weekend you are in another city. So you got to relocate to another city and still give the same energy.
But think about the
dance. The next tour, you want people to come back.
But think about the dance routine.
Yeah,
you got to get in there. I said that in itself.
That's why there's very few artists that can actually do that. There's very few artists that can actually sing and dance. You got Mary, you got J-Lo, you got Beyonce, you got Chris Brown,
you got Kelly Rowland.
Now Kelly Rowland is kind of just sashaying across the stage. She's not doing the die-hard dancing.
But Joe Shelley is doing it. Yeah, Joe Shelley is dancing. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that want to put up. Even what's her name? The rapper. What's the other female? Meg Thee Stallion. She does some choreography. She gets in there with her. Mm-hmm. Her before Lil' Kim before she became
what's the other one that used to Shakira.
Another one. Yeah. Sierra definitely.
Yeah. Well, Sierra does, but she doesn't. She does one or the other. She's singing or she's dancing.
But
Like she's not like a Beyonce or a J-Lo where they're singing and dancing. That takes a lot to fucking do. That shit is not easy. A lot of these motherfuckers can't walk and chew gum, let alone sing and dance.
I tell you, all right, we can all relate to this. When you see New Edition or the Temptations, remember they're doing steps and singing.
Yeah.
And they can jump out, start singing like this,
right,
and then jump right back into singing.
Right.
You be like, yo, how the fuck did they do that? He come out, he sing his part, and jump right back in to the steps. That day is bananas. That's bananas.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. The Four Tops did it. The Spinners did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like there was a time when that was music. You know what I'm saying? When you paid for a show, you got a show. You know what I'm saying? You got a show.
Say it again, son. Now a lot of shows, we got dudes walking across the street, yelling to the mic, 30 niggas on the stage. Oh, wait your head back and forth. There's no creativity. There's no originality. There's nothing. But they
you
say
got hype men now.
But you got Busta Rhymes. They say he gives a hell of a show.
He does. Oh, you didn't see him at Aframe?
I've never seen him live.
Oh, at Aframe, he tore it down, yo. Tore it down. He does this thing now where not Spliff Star. Is it Spliff? I think it is Spliff.
Hype man.
I think it is Spliff. Where he does this thing where he's like rapping low, and then Spliff will go to his cheek and start acting like he's turning him up, and he's basically gradually going up.
That's the song, right? Yeah, that's that one. But it takes a lot, man. Listen, I figure out how the rappers remember all 9 albums. So that shit crazy.
So one of the things that really, and I'm not a true fan of this artist. However, when I first saw him live, when he dropped his first album, what he did blew my mind. Rick Ross, right? Oh, so the promoter only paid him to do 2 of his songs. It was a new album. He only paid him to do 2 of his songs. First of all, it wasn't him rhyming behind his track, which I hate when artists do that shit. I hate when artists do that. It was him. He just had the instrumental he was rhyming on. The crowd got so hyped. This motherfucker said, fuck this, and did his whole fucking album. The whole track. I'm not talking about cutting it midway. The whole track, each track on his album. And I was like, you know what? And he didn't get paid anything extra to do that shit. Like, he got paid to do 2 songs. Did his whole album. And I was like, now that's an artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's when somebody actually loves their crowd so much that they're going to give the crowd exactly what they want.
Yeah, you are the tours is what get you the long paper.
Overseas,
the videos take your paper.
Yeah. So overseas, right? Like over in Europe, the artists don't sell their CDs. Okay. They give their music away. They make their money off of their shows. So the only reason that they weren't doing that here in the US was because
they were bootlegging
the record label. The record label has to get paid. The record label puts everything out. Overseas, it was more like I go into the studio, I put my stuff together, I put it out. You get a bunch of free music, and then you come and see me in concert. You know what I'm saying?
And get paid.
Now I'm getting paid off the concert. It's so many hands in the pot in the US, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the music industry, like the fact that TLC back in the days
filed
for bankruptcy, and they had like 3 platinum albums.
LaFace.
You know what I'm saying? And filed for bankruptcy. And that's the bad part about it. It's previous artists or past artists that are doing this stuff to the new artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got shitted on when you came into the game. So instead of you reaching your hand up and going, no, saying, yo, I got you. No, I'm going to shit on you too.
So
Bill DeVoe did that shit.
That's where they got, they almost got Boys to Men like that. But here you go. So that's when you see the artists like Master P. Cash Money, they didn't because what's the name? Manny Fresh got out of there because they weren't doing the money.
It was a lot of
Master P gave all his artists money. Yeah, this is your house. This is your money on your album. He wanted all of them. I have a thing. You want everybody to be independent and be able to stand on their own and handle their own.
Because that's how he did.
So that's how he did.
That's
So
how
he
he
never
became
mistreated
independent.
them. And people get mad with Jay, but Jay put so many motherfuckers in a position to win, especially when he bought title. Put Rihanna on, the girl Nicki Minaj, and he gave them all their bread. Yo, this your bread. Take it. Listen, now Rihanna's a billionaire.
So that's what I was getting ready to say. You got some people who will take what somebody teaches them and run with it, like a Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Jay showed her the game, and she ran with it.
Right.
She's a billionaire, like literally a billion.
50 is her shit.
You know what I'm saying? And Memphis Bleak was saying this. He was doing
told the story,
and he was like, "Yo, everybody had the opportunity to do what they were supposed to do, but when you take that opportunity and you squander that shit away, you can't be mad at the man who offered you the opportunity. You got to be mad at your damn self." You know what I'm saying? When Jay and Dame split up, Beans wanted to run and go with Dame.
Right.
He took Freeway with him. But Dame wasn't in the game good enough to really teach them what the fuck the game was all about. Jay had been through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jay had been through that shit from back when he was with fucking Jazz doing Hawaiian Sophie. Like, he's been in the game.
Jazz up, right.
You know what I'm saying? He knows what the fuck the game can do to you and what it can do for you. And he made $1 billion. He became $1 billion.
But he understood that the rap game, if at best, you only got to give 5 to 10 year run.
If that.
And you know, they break it down. I'm like, yo, you think about it. Let's see. DMX. Jay has probably got the longest run, 10-year run, 10 albums, 10 years.
Yeah.
10-year run on the album. All of them, and no bullshit between them.
Right.
Weekend album was probably Kingdom Come.
Yeah. But
he made a 10-year run.
And he knew this is short-lived. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to figure out what else to do with money. How can I make my money?
He diversified himself.
Hell yeah.
He got with the Jew boy. He became the president of the label. He bought DMX out of his debt. He got Lil Wayne out of his debt. Yo, he made motherfuckers, and motherfuckers were like, yo, fuck was like, yo, but they will always fuck on you when they don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He don't make no public issues about it. It is, he's well respected. Again, what's his name won't even fuck with him? Jay Prince. You know, Mr. I'm the gangster. Like, yeah, you ain't coming with me. I said, I got Jew boys behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
And that he does. When I tell you, Jay put himself in arenas that just blew him up. And you talking about somebody who started out in the projects,
drug dealer.
You know what I'm saying? Drug dealer.
But then they want to put Nas and Jay-Z. Well, what do you think about the casino? Like, yo, he's a billionaire. Big fucking deal. And the thing about it is, y'all got to remember, Nas got a percentage of that casino. He don't own the motherfucker.
And not only that, Jay already has the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
2. He said it. He said, what's better than 1 millionaire? 2.
Right.
3. Puff was on his way. Dre on his way. I mean, yo, honestly, what can a motherfucker buy at $899 million that a motherfucker at $2.5 billion can't buy?
Like, if you look at, and I guess we go roll in the sports, so we'll start it off with this. Look at Michael Jordan. They said his biggest problem is he has too much money.
Mm.
He can't even spend. They was talking about his royalties from last year, right? He gets not royalties. It's called something else, not royalties.
His dividends.
There's dividends. His dividend check for 2024 was $300 million. He had not even started spending that money and got his dividend check for this year, which was $340 million. His problem is he got too much money. Like, this dude got yachts. He got more cars than he could ever drive in his entire life. If each one of his cars has fucking 30 miles on it, I'll be shocked.
The problem
Too many cars.
They think that these dudes that got all this money be flossing. I said, they not flossing. They got to move the money because there's more tax when it's sitting still. You can't leave $900 billion in the bank because the feds want 2/3 of it.
every year.
Every year. You gonna just end up paying the feds. You know what I'm saying?
Find a way to send that to provide that money to charity.
That's why Floyd got cars and fucking one car and one up here. He ain't doing that to be sassy. He got if you don't spend this money, we'll take it.
We'll spend it for you.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll spend it for you.
So I mean, in that case, I think if I had that kind of bread that I knew was going to be residual income, I'm gonna tell you what I have, I have a bunch of fucking charities and shit.
Yeah.
Now I'd be funneling shit to like boys and girls clubs and
that's why
shit
a lot
like
of them.
that.
That's why a lot of them send money to charities because if you put it in the charities, that tax exempts that money. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, you would. I mean, just think if Michael Jordan, LeBron, Jay-Z invested in boys and girls clubs around the country, they would never run out of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Redoing it. I probably bought a neighborhood, rehab the whole motherfucking neighborhood or something. You know what I'm saying?
See, I just did that. Opened up low income houses in Atlanta.
Or I buy a hotel and turn it into assisted living for like dementia patients, Alzheimer's dementia patients, like people that really need to be watched 24/7. You feel what I'm saying?
Michael Jordan went back to his old high school, found out that his janitor was still working there, paid his household. Chump change to him.
Yeah, it wasn't even a drop in the.
You know what I'm saying?
Bucket.
Chump change.
But it was a tax write-off.
Tax write-off. Whole thing tax write-off. Steph Curry. Fucking
excuse me.
Saw a little girl selling lemonade, and she had aspirations of playing in the WNBA, but her parents couldn't afford to send her to camp and couldn't afford to give her the proper equipment so she could have the shoes that, and the workout equipment and stuff. Him and his wife came back the next day, built her a proper lemonade stand so that she could sell lemonade, and got her all that stuff that she was trying to get. Like the reason she was selling lemonade was to try to pay for camp that summer.
Yeah, selling lemonade that's some crazy shit. That's diabolical.
He paid for her camp, paid off her camp, got her shoes, basketballs, workout equipment. Because when you see somebody, but that's all a write-off to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all a write-off.
But at the end of the day, listen, and I get everybody can do what the fuck they want to do with their money. I granted that if I signed a contract for $250 million and $137 million of it is guaranteed at the taxes, I'm sitting on $100 million, I'm gonna do some dumb ass shit.
Yeah.
It's just I'm gonna buy some dumb shit. But at the end of the day, I think I would look out for those. I'm definitely gonna look out for those that mean something to me. Like my high school, I definitely plug them. You know what I'm saying? And I probably do something in this city. I make sure, like Under Armour just built the community center over here.
Yeah,
they redid it, gutted it, everything.
But you should. You know
but I would definitely do it. Like Mello got the Mello Center. Like we still got. I mean, I'm just thinking, it's all. If you came from this environment and you succeeded to get out, give something back.
Give something back.
I ain't saying you got to give all your bread to them, but come through, do something.
I would love.
And I don't mean a fucking turkey giveaway. I mean something that keeps on giving. If you die today, tomorrow it keeps giving. It's like the Jeanette Weinberg. You ever seen them? Mm-hmm. They can't. Well, so they got a bunch of these. They ones that happen. They got a bunch of these, but it's a board.
Okay.
That does cancer. They cancer. So if let's say you apply for a grant at this hospital, this Jeanette Weinberg said, we're gonna give you everything to go with it, we're gonna fund it. Because the money is an endowment that keeps rolling. It's like it plays the stock market, so the money never goes anywhere.
Like I would love to see Tank come back to the city, open up a really big boxing gym, get some of these young men off the street, get them boxing. Because if you can't use your mind, you got to use your hands. It's the way it works.
So, but you got to be also mentally astute to understand what you want to do when you dealing with money. Because everybody's not forward thinking. Mm-hmm. They now thinking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dude, I get it. Dude, they ain't never had shit. They gonna act like dudes never had shit till a point till you don't blew all the money. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but we different now, and hindsight is 2020. We don't know what we'd have been if I'd have came out as an all-world cornerback or all-world baseball player, or all-world whatever, or you'd have came into some dope. We don't know what we would have done at 21, 22. Becoming instant.
I already know that.
We don't know. We'd have hoped our parents would have stopped us from fucking the money up.
Yeah, no.
Like Jaden Daniels' mom, she's like, hey, like my man that played basketball. What's the name of him? His mom's on the Boston Celtics. His mom, we ain't fucking this. Yeah, here with your bread. Money's over here. Like Akon and his divorce. He must have knew something was up because when he went and moved all that over to his mom, he turned it into this.
They saw it writing on the wall.
Because you got to sign it. You as much as you love your mom, you still got to put in the contract.
Hell yeah.
I love you, but we want to sign this. Because I don't know, you might wake up one day and not like me and take all my money.
Be empty.
I'm sitting here looking 14 carats stupid.
Empty.
You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah, when I was in my 20s,
I know I'd fuck somebody else. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't for 500 million now. I'm gonna fuck me.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck
a million up. I'm gonna up.
Nick, I'm a tear up.
I'm gonna call all my man. I'm gonna call my man. I'm like, look here, yo. If you ask me any questions, I'm gonna say, stay where the fuck you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Meet me here at this specific time,
and we go.
You ask me any questions.
Yeah, I definitely. And I'm 51 years old, and if the right amount of money hit my hand, yeah, I'm gonna blow a couple million. I'm definitely and blow it to the point where I'm like, damn, I ain't got shit with pictures to remind me of what happened.
But I got 99 million left,
right? You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot more.
Be like it. And I'm probably gonna look at invest in a house outside the United States.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn sure.
That's the new shit. Like that's the new Bentley.
Where you living at, man? I'm a dual citizen. I'm gonna take my ass somewhere the fuck else.
So many motherfuckers done bounced from this country, man. It's crazy. But
I'm gonna ask you a question before we jump into the sports all the way. Who said the United States was the best place to live?
We did, because you know why? Because
we ain't never lived. We don't know where. We ain't know nothing. Think about it. We ain't never lived outside. Man. Other than my homeboys, they got stationed in like Japan and Europe, and they'll tell you. The color shit is only in this motherfucking country. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see color in this country. We niggas over here.
My man got out the military, and when you first get out,
separation,
yeah. So he came back through. Man, he was chopping it up. We at the bar drinking. He was like, "Yo, next week I'm out." I was like, where you going? Because we go from New York. I was like, you going back to New York? He was like, hell no. He's like, we're going back to Germany. He said, I'm gone. I said, you moving to Germany? He was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, the cousin moved over there and never looked back.
He said, yo, as soon as I finish getting my papers done from the military, I'm back in Germany, and that's where I live. I said, yo, I ain't never heard nobody say, yo, you know what? Next week I'm moving to Germany. They're like, next week I'm moving to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Next week I'm moving to...
That's our little ass, man.
Right. That motherfucker was like, I'm out. And he left.
And ain't been back.
And I think he just came back
to visit.
Just came back to visit last year. And this was 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Me and him had this conversation. Because we think... Because we live here,
the best place
this is everything. This is the best place in the world.
And it's not.
If you've only been to fucking Disney World, that is the best amusement park in the world. But if you start to go to other amusement parks, you're like, wait.
I've been exposed.
I've been exposed to more shit. When I go overseas now, when I tell you, first of all, you appreciate some of the things that you got. Because there's some places that you go and you're like, damn, like anytime I go to another country, the first thing I do is I'll pull up what their average pay is.
Yeah.
That's why when they say stupid shit like bringing all manufacturing back to the United States is dumb as fuck. Because if I can pay somebody $1 an hour to manufacture something, and if I bring it to the US, I got to pay them $23 an hour. It's not beneficial. That's per hour. So it's 8 hours in a work day.
What I'm going to say is this. I agree with something. Oh, yeah, that shit is still over there. But when you're dealing with oil and stuff like that, yeah, what comes up around oil? Towns, money.
Yeah.
If we got enough oil here to sustain ourselves, motherfuckers don't realize it. We don't. We go to Iran or Iraq. We over there.
No. So we can't use our own oil. That's why. There's heavy and light oil. We can't use our own oil in the United States because we don't have the refineries for it.
So what you have to realize is that coming from Alaska, the pipeline that hasn't made it down here yet, it's us in Africa that are self-sustaining.
No,
because you got to
our
refine.
refineries are heavy. We have refineries for heavy oil. That's why we get a lot of our oil from Canada. Canada produces a heavy oil. We produce a light oil. That's why we got to export most of our oil because our refineries are not built for. We would have to basically recreate an entire infrastructure in order to actually have our own oil sustain us.
So let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
Is that smart or is that dumb?
Oh no, it was done from the beginning, but that's the way.
So if we're
that's the world's
us
economy.
in Africa, and I'm talking about just far as minerals. Let's
Mhm.
not say we got light dog. We have the capability of sustaining ourselves. as a
We've
country.
always had it,
But then why? And then we go jump to sports. Then why? You know why we have it? Because the motherfuckers that founded this bitch are eating off the bitch.
right.
Like the Rockefellers
It's
and all
the world economy. So
Yeah.
you got to keep the world economy moving.
Hey, Nisha, how you doing?
You gotta keep the. It's not just a U.S. I just gave him some. It's not just a U.S. economy.
I get it.
It's a world economy.
So now, sports, we're done with this.
All right,
Moving over. All right, what your Giants do, man?
man. Well, I can tell you what they didn't do. They didn't win. But they came really close. They had a really good game.
I thought they had that game, man. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah, I thought they had it too. But you know what? It only takes a touchdown. And in this case, it only took a point.
Yeah. Well, it was some interesting games yesterday. I was like, ooh, okay, here we go with this. So we're gonna look at the scores here from yesterday, and we're gonna talk about it.
All right,
Okay,
so we're gonna start back from Thursday. Bengals Steelers.
Listen, Joe, in case you didn't know,
Yeah.
has been a Steelers killer even when he was with us.
Yeah.
Him and Ben Roethlisberger got some of the best games out there. And Joe looked like Joe Montana.
He was flinging that ball.
But the problem was, whoever came up with the defense to say, hey, we're going to leave Jamar Chase open, should be shot. Because he went for what? He went for some unbelievable yardage. Let me see. That was just crazy. Yeah, we're gonna leave Jamar Chase open and let him go out there and just wreck shot. Man, you out your mind. I was like, yo, y'all crazy. I was
Let
like,
me grab these right here. Yeah, we got that age. We
yeah.
got them glasses.
Let me see.
All right.
Let me see. Where my man go for? Well, let me look at the right team. All right. Let me see. My man went for some he went for some outrageous yards. So that was Calvin Williams. So that was the Metcalf is Pittsburgh. Okay. So we're gonna go. That's the defense. So we're gonna go with that. Let's see. Let's go with the Bengals. All right. What I remember? Okay. Okay. But
Damn, I cannot believe we in week 7 already.
yeah. Listen, man. It's still, but when you think about it, still a lot of football left, though.
Yeah.
You
seven more weeks? What is it, 14 weeks in season now?
Yeah. So, well, shit. This is it. What the fuck is all right? Steelers, Bengals. Standings. The Bengals.
All right, so while you grab that, Rams beat the brakes off of the Jaguars, 35-7.
Listen.
Beat the brakes off of them. I don't think that the Jaguars realized the game actually started. So yeah,
So
it's the way it happens.
let me interrupt real quick. So Jamar Chase went from 16 receptions at 161.
Damn.
The closest one to him was T. Higgins. He went for 6 catches, 100. 100 yards. How the fuck? Hold up. She was crazy.
When you hot, you hot, and that's any given game. But when you hot, you hot. Eagles pulled it out against the Vikings, 28-22.
That was an interesting game because they did their best to bottle up Saquon, but he did enough damage where he picked up first downs, and actually Jalen Hurts use his arm more than he ever. I've seen him using the last year and a half. Like, because I tell him the front four last year kept Jalen Hurts in a lot of games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Vikings, it's a lot of plays they left on the field. And, you know, I think I'm not a Carson. I think it's Carson Wentz. I'm not a Carson Wentz fan. I think he's overhyped and overpaid. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, when it works, it works.
Yeah, but like you said, where we at?
Patriots had a little clinic, showed the Titans how to play. 31-13.
Well, Patriots, listen. I'm gonna give my opinion on that. Bryce Young don't have no weapons. He's a young quarterback. He's still second year. They still haven't given him what he needs. When you drafted him, you traded away all his ones and his twos and the dudes that have been in the system, and you didn't have things. I want to say this is the second coach. I want to say that, but until he gets something around him, Bryce is gonna suffer.
But and honestly, that's a issue with salary caps. Like, because in order for you to get that strong quarterback, you got to get rid of some of that other money. You know what I'm saying?
You know who that goes on? You know who that goes on? The commission? No. Hey, the commission is the dude in the It goes with your the ones over the coach. I can't think of it. I can't remember. But the dude that controls the purse string, that does the drafts and makes sure everything go right. You got to balance the budget.
Yeah.
If you know, like we traded Oweh to the Chargers, and he had some. Oweh was coming in his 5th year. They picked up his 5th year option. But if they wouldn't have traded him, he'd have walked away for free.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He looked at it like they was giving him away. He's like, yo, we don't have the bread to pay you what you gonna think you worth next year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he had them for the first 5 games, he ain't sacked nobody. You know.
But that's one of the reasons
and it's a business. Yo, I'm gonna get you, and we got the safety or I think it was a safety. We got a safety out the deal, but showed up this week. The defense was better. We couldn't put no points on the board.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah.
But that's why I think they need to get rid of salary caps. That's why baseball. You got teams like the Yankees who, historically, would just buy the best fucking players.
But I think it's dumb
to get rid of salary caps.
Football ain't gonna do it. You know why? Because the injury level is so high in football. You can't.
Football and basketball both got salary caps.
Yeah, the injury. But see, in baseball, what's the most you're gonna do? Get Tommy John surgery?
Right.
Or get hit by a ball, get your eye socket broke. But in football, there's constant contact. And in basketball, you constantly run up down the court, dribbling, dunking, skipping. You come down wrong, ankle, PCL turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they can do that because they know the player is going to come back.
All right. So no surprise here. The Jets lost.
I think, and I hate to say this because he's a black quarterback. You trash. He trash. I saw some plays in there. I'm looking at it, I'm like, dude, the dude was wide open.
Now, this was a surprise for me that the Dolphins beat the Browns beat the Dolphins.
Why was that a surprise?
Just the Browns is not historically that great of a team. Wait. Yeah, who's a quarterback for them right now?
Tua is the quarterback for the Dolphins, and he ain't the answer.
Did you say Tua?
David Tua. I mean, his name is Tua.
Oh.
And what's his name? Gabriel is quarterback for the Browns. But I heard, and I need to see it, Shador made an appearance in the Browns game.
Really?
Yeah, they gave him a standing ovation. Because they know they fucking him over.
Yeah.
They fucking him over, no Vaseline, and they ain't even give him a reach around.
Nah. They ain't even kissing him on the cheek.
No reach around. They ain't even get me like that. But then that goes back to show his arrogance because he should have came here. At least he know he was gonna get a shot at something. He'd have been the number 2 next year.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just gotta wait your motherfucking turn. Ask Tom Brady when Drew Bledsoe went down, and he was the number 2. Drew Bledsoe went down. They traded that motherfucker. And Tom Brady was a 1.
Right now, he would be playing.
Mm-hmm. He would be playing.
He's been playing the last 2-3 weeks.
And I'm guarantee you, our record would be better than what it is now.
But
if was a sniff, we all be high.
Right. If you want to be cocky, shit happens. Bears beat the Saints 26-14.
The Saints.
The Raiders apparently didn't know the game started either. They had another team that They didn't know the game
The
started.
Raiders are terrible.
31-0. Nobody's that damn
The
terrible.
Raiders are terrible. Yeah.
They should have called in the high school squad.
The Raiders are terrible. Geno Smith is terrible.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
Terrible. And we talk about how bad we are. We bad because of injuries. We ain't bad because we terrible on the quarterback side.
Colts and the Chargers had a 2-touchdown game.
Yo, Danny Dunn's up there showing out.
Yeah.
And, he beat Justin Hibbert. Then Justin ain't no slouch. And mind you, always done that too. The one from us. They were talking all that shit when he left. I was like, sometimes it's business, man. I could never be mad at the team that drafted me, dog. You understand what I'm saying?
Because you got me out of
I could never, ever, ain't that right? You can never be mad at the team that drafted you. I ain't got a bad thing to say about nobody.
Depends on how good they're doing.
Except for Shador.
Right.
The fuck.
And Shiloh.
Shiloh. But Shiloh got a good chance of landing here.
Landing here when?
On sometime this year, because if we pick him up, he gonna just go into the rotation. Because let's say we get rid of Marlon Humphrey. Shador ain't a bad cornerback. He wasn't healthy that last year at college.
Packers and Cardinals. Packers 27-23, so it's a pretty close game.
Yeah, that's interesting there because with Micah Parsons up there. Who won the Packers?
Packers won 27-23.
Micah is the difference up there on defense. Jordan Love, I love his game, and I love and who was it? Who they play?
Yeah, him. They played the Cardinals.
And I'm not a big fan of the quarterback, him either, but I think he's too small, but it is what it is.
Cowboys and Commanders.
Woo, they whooped their ass. I watched that game. That shit ass line for those. They have the same problem with the offensive line as we do. The Redskins have no line. Them motherfuckers was fumbling, throwing interceptions. They look like us last time we lost. We look like Ringling Brothers.
Y'all have a line. It's just that y'all line is just for y'all quarterback. Any other quarterback playing that position, the line is going to be different because y'all line understands how Lamar plays. Know what I'm saying?
Snoop did the best. They should have put Snoop in fucking 3 quarters before the fourth quarter. So with that first quarter,
because even like the Giants, the Giants line is a line that works for Dart.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to work for Russell. You know what I'm saying?
Russell trash. He's done.
This is not going
Russell been washed up since the Seahawks.
Buccaneers lost to the Lions. Well, no, excuse me. Buccaneers are losing to the Lions. I skipped the game though. Right now it's 14-9 in the third quarter. But I skipped the game.
As much as I'm not a Baker Mayfield fan, you can never count him out, yo. Because that dude gets gritty. He digs down deep and will pull that shit out. You feel what I'm saying? If you can slow down Amon-Ra and the running back, what's the name, Williams? Yeah, you got a chance to get back in this game. Remember, it's only one touchdown. Yeah, you right back in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's not even a whole touchdown.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
And I skipped the game. The 49ers beat the Falcons,
man,
20-10.
When I tell you, the Falcons had that game. Once again, was it a 1-point game again?
Nope, 10 points. 20-10.
It was the Falcons were playing lights out. And I turned the game off. I'm like, yo, what the hell happened? You feel what I'm saying? And that's my man. I'm like, we were just interviewing.
Yeah.
I like him. Come on, man. Come on.
And then, so that's the Buccaneers and the Lions are playing now. And then later on tonight, the Texans and the Seahawks play.
I'll take the Seahawks on that.
At 10 o'clock. Who the fuck is sitting up at 10 o'clock at night watching the game unless you're on the West Coast?
Some motherfucker that ain't got no job tomorrow.
Right. Who the fuck? If it starts at 10, what's it, about a 2-hour game?
No, it's 3 hours.
Is it 3 hours?
Yeah. Your first half ain't coming till, let's see, 10, 12, 12:30, quarter to 1. Shit. That motherfucker be going up, boy. Be trying. You see the Pledge of Allegiance come across the screen when it.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why they got to do it like this now, but Monday night football
It's
prime
it's
time
get ready.
Monday night football.
It's
That's
get ready to end though, because they already got all the games. Because we got a bad week this week. We got to play Sunday and Thursday. We got a short turnaround.
Sunday, Thursday, Sunday.
Sunday, Thursday. We play Sunday, and then we spin around and play Thursday.
Oh, see, my calendar that's in the same week.
What happens is like if you play Thursday, you don't play Sunday. You play Sunday, then you play Thursday, then you off that weekend.
Hold on.
If you play Thursday, you don't play on Sunday. If you play Sunday, you play on Thursday. You know that, right?
So week 6, Giants played on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. When they play again.
And then they play Sunday, I want to say.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they play Thursday, and then they just played this past Sunday.
No, you're missing the point. No, you fucking it up now.
No,
They played Sunday, right?
no, they played Thursday.
Did they play this Sunday? Yes, they did.
Yeah,
They played Thursday, right?
right. Last Thursday, not the. Hold on.
I want to.
Last Thursday, so they played week 6.
Yeah.
They played on
Sunday.
Thursday.
No, they played. Yeah, week 6. That's the end of week 6.
Week 6 they played on Thursday, and then they played week 7 on Sunday.
Yeah, but see, they was off the Sunday before that. They
No, they had no bye week yet.
Let's see.
Nah, they've played all the losses.
I'm guaranteed you. Yeah, I'm guaranteed you that.
We've played all
So
the
we
losses.
play.
No, you're right. Week
So
week 5
play,
it was their bye week.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Hold up.
They played the Saints.
We play. We coming out the
The Giants haven't had a bye week yet. Y'all coming off y'all bye now.
We play the Bears. Then we go back. We come up.
You mean if you play Sunday, you don't play Thursday?
No, Sunday you play Thursday.
No, if you play Sunday, you don't play
Sunday
Thursday.
you play Thursday. What's the date on this show?
We play Sunday and we play Thursday. It's not
We play the 26th and you
not
play the
always
30th.
like that.
Yeah, so it's no rhyme or reason. Throw everything we just said out the damn window, y'all. There's no rhyme or reason to this bullshit. You play when they tell you to play.
But most of the time,
No rhyme or
if you
reason.
play Sunday, if you play within that week, like if you play Sunday, Thursday, you don't play that weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
Because that's
I get it.
Yo, that's back to back to back to back. That's crazy. You can't recover.
I mean, sometimes you gotta get all those losses out the way.
Friday, listen, you play. Listen how it sound, Don. Sunday, you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right?
Right.
You play Thursday. Ain't no way you playing Friday, Saturday, and you playing Sunday.
Hey,
It don't. I
They
guarantee
did
you,
it to my
when you
guys,
look at the
man.
schedule, it's like, yeah, you don't play on that weekend.
I guess normally you're not supposed to, but I guess
We don't.
they're trying to get all these damn games.
We don't play the next game we got is
Y'all play what, Sunday and Thursday?
let me see, we play Sunday the 30th and then November 9th on a Sunday.
But y'all
Yeah.
have your Thursday game.
No.
right?
Let's see. Our Thursday game is this week. It's next week. Sunday the 30th, right? We play that Thursday. We don't play again to the following Sunday.
Y'all play Thursday and then
The following Sunday.
right. Following Sunday is a Saturday, Sunday.
No,
Or
it's
a
the
week
9th.
later.
It's a week later. After you finish that 2-game
Okay.
stretch, you off for a week.
Yeah, Giants haven't been off yet.
So next week, like when we play this week, we won't play next Sunday.
All right, so let's look at before we wrap up. Let's look at this next week's games. All right, starting with Thursday. Vikings Chargers.
I'm going to take. Are they at home? They're at. Let me know which one they're at.
Vikings at Chargers.
Take the Chargers.
All right, so hold on, let me grab me a little notey pad here. All right. All right.
How you feeling, Nisha?
All right.
All right. So Vikings, Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. They're at home.
Just type both. Me and you. Both.
All right. Next, we're gonna go Dolphins, Falcons. Dolphins at Falcons.
Shit.
Hmm.
Give me Falcons.
Yeah.
Falcons home and Tua ain't shit. What you got, Nisha?
Falcons.
2 on the Falcons.
No, that's Penix and the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Falcons as well. All right. Bears, Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens home. This is what
And they're home.
This is what they try to do.
And this is Lamar coming back this week.
Lamar's back. All our defense is back, and they got something to prove. If we lose this one, there ain't no need to watch no more football.
All right. Jets and Bengals. I hate doing this. They had Bengals.
Oh no, Bengals all day.
I hate doing it, but
They gonna fuck
I gotta
the
go
Jets
against
up.
my team.
They gonna fuck them up.
All right. Bills and the Panthers.
You give me the Bills.
Yeah, I'm
No,
taking the
they
Bills as
can't.
well.
Yeah, you.
And even though they at Panthers, but I mean it's
and the
Bills
Bills
still got a
slid.
solid
They don't
team.
slid 2 games, but I ain't got them losing to the Panthers. What you think, Nisha?
We'll
Why?
go with Panthers. Okay.
I mean, I want to hear it.
I
Why?
have no rationale. No rationale. Actually, I'm gonna go Bills.
You want to go Bills?
Yeah.
All right. We got 49ers and the Texans.
Ooh.
And they in Houston.
Ah,
I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna go 49ers.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go
The
Niners.
consistency of the 49ers say the 49ers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Niners. Sure.
I hate to go against my bruh, but yo ain't doing it. I don't know what it is down there.
All right. They're going to go ahead and take the Browns to Boston. Browns,
Boston?
But yeah, that's the Patriots. Yes. New England. It's Boston.
Yo, the way the Patriots been playing, yo, what they at the Patriots?
At the Patriots, yeah. I'm gonna go Patriots on that one. And I never go Patriots. But
Ah, shit. It's get
Brown back in the friends.
Patriots. Much as I hate them motherfuckers.
yeah, I never. Didn't we just play the Eagles?
Yeah, the Eagles give us
Didn't we just beat the Eagles?
Oh, what? Who you playing? Who was
Giants and Eagles again.
Yeah, y'all in the same conference. I mean, the same dude.
Yeah. Well, you know, all day.
Yo, I don't know, yo. Jackson Dart been playing, yo.
Hell yeah, I'm going Giants on that.
Ah, shit.
I'm going
And they
Giants.
at Philly?
Yeah, Philly.
Yeah, I'm taking Philly.
Ah.
Everybody back?
Huh?
Who was the last?
Giants, Philly. And they at Philly. It's different. It's different when you're in Philly.
Yeah, nah.
What happened?
Let's see. Buccaneers and the Saints.
That's stinky. Oh, the Bucks and the Saints.
Yeah, Bucks and the Saints.
I'll take the Bucks.
At the Saints.
I'll take the Bucks. Saints ain't showed me shit.
What the Saints do this past?
Ooh.
They lost. Yeah, we gonna go. Yeah, we gonna go Buccaneers. Yo. Yeah.
So what happened? They lost.
All right. Titans and the Colts.
Colts. I don't know why you thinking Tyson ain't got shit for a team.
Yeah, any given Sunday though.
And Titans at the Colts
Yeah.
in Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Hell no, I ain't gonna happen.
You know what? I'm gonna go against the grain on this one. Lou is going for the Colts.
Yeah, I was a boss.
All right. Cowboys and the Broncos.
Ooh.
Cowboys at Broncos.
Listen, that is they at the Broncos.
At the Broncos.
They got a defense. I'm gonna take the Broncos.
You know what? I normally don't do this either. Bless you. I normally don't do this either, but I'm gonna go with the boys.
So you don't go with them.
And the Colts is blue. Nope. Broncos.
No, the Broncos.
Broncos,
Yeah.
Wow, so a mess.
All right. And then we have the Packers and the Steelers.
Where they at? They at? Steelers?
They in Pittsburgh.
I'll take the Packers. Fuck it.
Hmm.
Because I like the defense versus the Steelers. I got Aaron Rodgers getting sacked 2-3 times.
I'm going with the Steelers.
You cheesy motherfucker. Motherfucker.
And you're going with the
Packers.
Packers?
Packers.
Packers away?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you got like Aaron Rodgers out there lighting it up. He ain't.
All right.
What you looking at me like that for?
Everybody's doing
Lighting it up out there.
it.
Mm.
Because he's not that good.
Yeah, defense.
And then we go round up. Okay, so starting next Monday, it is only one game on Monday. Good.
Yeah, I told you to smooth myself out. See.
Commanders and the Chiefs at KC.
Oh shit, KC gonna wear their ass up because they ain't got no line. Man, my man Jaden might not come back the next year. They ain't got no line. You gotta take KC. And the fact they got the two fucking rockets on the outside, Xavier and the boy Rice. That's a lot of speed.
All right, so that's our picks for the week. I'm sure you got your picks. You know who you want to go with. All you gotta do is drop them things right down there in the comments. We could do this all year long. Drop them in the comments. Let us know what your picks were. Then you can put your picks against our picks. But here's the thing. Your picks against his picks might hold some weight. Your picks against my picks, if you lose against me, clearly you don't know what the fuck you're doing because I don't even know sports. I'm pulling shit out of my ass up here all the time. So, not literally. But if you lose to me, stop picking sports games. And definitely don't gamble. Clearly you don't know what you're doing. So, that's the game, people, and that's the show. We enjoyed this shit, though, you know.
Yeah, always fun.
Leave comments, you know, drop some comments for us. Let us know what you think about the show. Let us know what you think about us. But whatever you do, hit that like, subscribe, notification, and share. Please share this with somebody. Even if you didn't like it, share it with somebody who you don't like. See if that works for you. But until next Monday, be easy, folks.
Out. Be
Later.
safe. I'm out.